So, Bob, you are a member of Ouchosparks, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I play bass and I sing.
And you're the lead singer, I suppose, of Ouchosparks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does that make you the sex symbol of the band?
Well, I don't know. I couldn't. Some people would think so.
Who is your favorite member of Ouchosparks?
Well, I switch a lot from listening to one person to another, and I have to, sometimes I have to support Gallagher, sometimes Bowers, sometimes just lock straight with the drums and keyboards. And,
describe your attitude on stage, perhaps as if you were in a dream.
If I was in a dream, okay. Well, since this is like a dream to me anyway, that'll be pretty easy.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Mm-hmm. No, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just get up there and I try to, play where I need to be and what needs to happen at the right time, and just try to put as much soul and emotion into it as humanly possible. I don't know,
You could play with what?
It feels like an extension of me sometimes, so which is what it is, I guess. It's plain and simple.
Do you have a feminine side when you're on stage, Bob?
I guess I am the nurturer. I'm the nurturer of the band.
In what way?
And just being the bass player, you have to be sensitive to every individual person's needs in the band. Just so.
Where does the name Ouchosparks come from?
Small name, but it sounds like it means more than just Earth. Maybe. It sounds a little more important to me.
Tell me, Bob.
Yes.
Can you explain this?
Oh, I sure can. Wow. No, actually, I can't explain that, but I like it.
All right. Dave Bowers. Oh, you can hold it. Mr. Dave Bowers.
Yes, sir.
You're kind of described as the funny one in the band.
Yes.
Can you kind of explain that more?
Well, it's a long story, but the title was given to me by Tim Sundog. But I believe he phrased it the hippie of the band because of my peace and love type nature. But funniness, I don't know where that rumor got started. I think it's one of those, microphone problems that, where, somebody said one thing and then it got to somebody else, and then at the end it had turned into something completely different.
I see.
Or not.
21 now. Excellent.
Yes, yes.
So, Mr. Bowers.
Yes, sir.
What would you say best describes your favorite color? Speaking to the microphone.
Purple.
Let's see. I should write this down. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, I know. Hold on. Sorry, hold on a second. Hold on. No, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so I just had to take some. Us reporters just running around, never able to shower. Okay, can you repeat that again?
Purple.
Purple. I see. Purple.
Purple.
And that is kind of what you think about when you're up on stage? And that's how you kind of came up with the whole kind of thing you guys are doing, I guess. Excellent. Excellent.
Yes.
And the band's name, Gothic, came from where?
Not a long story. Don Dokken, the lead singer, frontman extraordinaire. He was born with the name Dokken, or Doc Martin, or something like that, and then he said, perhaps I should change it to Dokken. Oh no, you really have the real answer there.
Explain this.
Looks like somebody sucking on a man titty. To me.
Very good, Mr. Bowers.
Yes.
Thank you.
My done. Any words from the captain?
Dave Gallagher.
Robert Barto.
You're kind of known as the intelligence behind the band. Can you kind of describe this for us, like what your role?
I first have a question for you. Who told you that?
Look, man, who's asking? So please.
How do I need to respond to that? As far
I
as
think it's necessary.
as far as I'm concerned, some call me the utility man. I've been known as the taskmaster from time to time. I think
Yes, I can see why you would think that way. Yes.
I think I have a role in terms of motivating people to get excited about playing.
Do you get a lot of women while you're on stage? Panties, bras?
No, but if they would like my number, see me after the show.
What would you say to them?
I love you so much.
Are you an Ouchosparks groupie?
I wish I could be.
Area code 708-386-8276.
Does that spell anything?
Hot sex, baby. All the way.
What was your childhood like?
That moment in your childhood when you've been on a swing set, if you will, and you've just launched off the swing, you know, like you're jumping, kamikaze jump, land in the pebbles, and as you eat the gravel, exclaim to yourself, "Chitty chitty bang bang." That's what I understand it to be.
That's very confusing.
Can you explain to me what this is?
Oh my God. Am I the first one you've showed that to?
Your host. So, James Gallagher,
Yes.
they say you're kind of the horse glue of the band. Describe this.
The horse glue? Well, it's kind of like the cow chewing the cud, except we'll use the horse instead.
Oh,
A horse has a very large tongue, and when a horse eats grass and carrots and other yummy veggies, it tends to salivate a lot. So as it's salivating and it's chewing its food, it aids in the digestion process. Well, when I'm up on stage, I salivate a lot, and then I start spitting at every one of the members individually, and somehow this aids in keeping the set really, really tight. And I'm not using this as a metaphor in terms of the drummer holding down the groove, man. I literally spit at the band, and it keeps them in line. I think that's why I've been referred to as the horse glue of the band, I would say.
that's shocking. But in a pleasant way. Where does the name Ouchosparks come from?
I don't know, that's about it for Crapola.
Groupies. You must have a lot of them. Tell me about it.
We had a lot of hair under our armpits and kind of had that 80s poof with the long brunette mullet going on, kind of had a big nose and a lot of extra love handleage coming out, and she wore like those pink leotard things that went over like another long sleeve shirt. I don't know what her name was. Maybe it was Scary Sherry or something like that.
Can you tell me what is going on here?
Oh my God. It looks like a young lady at a strip show, sort of caressing, sort of kissing the breast of a stripper with a very large teat and a nice looking nipple at that. Thank you, Rob.
Good evening, Ryan.
Hi.
Okay. And what is your role as it portrays in the great schemes of things that is called, in a minor sense, Ouchosparks?
Yeah. Like that. Essentially, I take all the shit work, so I smell like a mule, and that's that pretty much. Yeah.
Interesting.
I see. That's when you first came across them.
Essentially, when I was born, right, birth. The doctor's like, oh, he's going to be a football player. And I didn't play any football. But he was impressed by my shoulder girth as well. So, and ever since then, you know, people stop me on the street, hey, you got some nice shoulders. I've often thought about wearing an over-the-shoulder boulder holder just to pronounce the shoulders even further. But ever since that Seinfeld episode with the man bra, the bro, decided against it. So, yeah.
Yes, I can see why you would think that way.
Yeah.
Where does the name Ouchosparks come from?
The insides of my eyelids.
And finally,
Finally.
can you tell me what this is?
Oh, man! That looks like some kind of New Orleans rompin' of some sort, like, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good evening.
Hi. If you could beat the crap out of anybody, would you beat up your parents?
The Nordic people, and I'm not Norse at all. I got excommunicated from the tribe, and so that's how I kind of ended up here, kind of like a vagabond, because I had nowhere to go. The reservation wouldn't take me back.
Now, dealing with this show, how do you respond to the Gakistani crisis?
Back was a children's putty, circa 89 through 94. And so imagine a Gakistani race of people would either manufacture this material and or perhaps they would even, be made out of this material. So it really would be a toss-up between those two.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's okay. No, we'll put 20 on Crazy Horse. Yeah, no.
One more question.
Yeah.
Do you think the Gakistani should be doing this?
I told you to put 20 on the fucking horse. Just go.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Thank you, Tim. Some people kind of describe you as the North Star in a cloudy night on the sea. Can you kind of describe your profile of being in this band in comparison to that?
Not at all. Well, not,
Have a good show.
Thank you very
Beat
much.
them for the Gakistanis.
I don't think so. What's your name again? Rob?
I think we've met.
Maybe.
We will in a dark alley sometime. All right, Aaron.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. It's good to be here today.
Where does the name Ouchosparks come from?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because, most interviewers would, they know not to touch that subject with me, but I think I'm ready to field this question. Mainly, going back to 87 through 91 with the project years, we were working with a lot of inner city kids. Most of the allegations are untrue because, don't cut me off here.
Groupies. You must have a lot of them. Tell me about it.
I usually like to sit down sometimes. Usually my positions range from lying on the ground to reclining to sometimes like arm over the head. Like,
Would you say missionary style?
I'm probably the missionary of the band. That's how I've been described. Touch their weenies, you know.
I think we may have to edit that out.
They like the missionary.
What two colors do you think best describes Eddie Van Halen?
Green and blue. Mainly because blue is kind of cold, because he's cold. And did I say green? I meant red, because red is the symbol of fire.
What's the problem with green?
Well, green is a little too earthly, mundane. Eddie Van Halen is not mundane. He's anything but.
If you were a chair, would you try to win the Nobel Peace Prize? Why?
Usually, that's sort of the underdog quality of a chair, you know. He doesn't usually get a lot of recognition for, say, Lifetime Achievement Awards, you know, things that really take him back to his childhood and make him think about where he's came from and where he's going. So I think a chair that's able to achieve a Nobel Peace Prize would probably be in astrology or theoastrology.
And finally, can you tell me what this is?
Can I see that again? It looks like party people having a good time. I think there was a couple midgets in the background, if I'm not mistaken, and they may have been at SeaWorld, if I'm also not mistaken.
Thank you, Matt.
It's been a pleasure.
Hi, this is Rob Barto reporting at the Abbey pub for Rock the Vote, Freedom for the Gakistanis. Here we are to see Ouchosparks. Let's go see some of the people. Here are even more people to see the show. Let's hear what the fans have to say.
That would actually make you look younger. Excuse me? What's up?
Here we have a reunion between Ouchosparks and their long-lost friend, Manny Sanchez, who secretly has been recording with the arch nemesis of Ouchosparks, Billy Corrigan and R. Kelly. So tell me, what do you think of Ouchosparks?
I've never seen them before.
So, does that mean you like them?
I don't know yet.
You think you'll like them?
How many people are there in the band?
Between 5 and 7.
I'll probably like them.
Why?
Because that's a lot of fools.
That's a lot of fools. Here we are behind the VIP section where Oucho and their crew hang to let loose before the show. Let's find out what's inside. This is Josh. He's the lighting guy. Not only is he the lighting guy, he's kind of the hanger-on who kind of looks good for the band and makes them feel comfortable. Excuse me. As one of the fans of Ouchosparks, what do you have to say to them?
Actually, this is my first time here, but I'll say...
If you could meet Ouchosparks, what would you say to them?
I fry... Ooh.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I would say I fry mine in butter.
I see. Excellent. Thank you. All right, we're going to need Jim or one of the lawyers out here to have her sign a contract so we don't get sued for that. So we better go find Jim. All right. Excuse me, are those for Ouchosparks?
Yes, they are.
Do you love Ouchosparks?
Every chance I get.
I see. How about you?
Yes.
If you could meet Ouchosparks right now, what would you say to them?
Hello. I've met them before, and last time.
Are you like an Oucho groupie?
No,
No?
not really.
Do you know any Oucho groupies?
I've seen them.
What do they look like?
They have dreadlocks.
Yeah, we're gonna emerge from the fog. I don't know what fog. It's all on a separate breaker. Yes, all of the shit. So is the lights. The lights are on a different breaker too. The lights are gonna be smooth with a V. We may want to do lights before we do props. I don't know what else. Any questions? Does everyone know their part?
The Freakmaster has a question.
Freakmaster. You can be whatever you want. Yes.
Assassinated for proceeds.
Don't go home. We got Tourists for Boys coming up next. Very good. They just played in our basement about a week ago. We recommend them. We do have free CDs in the booth back there. Email us. We'll let you know we're playing next. Thank you.
What do you think of Ouchosparks?
Oucho who?
So as a major fan of Ouchosparks, if you could meet them right now, what would you say?
You rule!
You rule. That's what most fans would say to Ouchosparks. Let's see what other fans would have to say. So, as complete and total desperately involved Ouchosparks fans, if you could meet the band right now, what would you say?
I would say you guys are extremely.
Let him hit it.
Your bodies are very toned and sexy. And I like that in a band.
The energy of it was incredible. Very wonderful.
Would you guys be groupies for the band?
Oh yeah.
Have been, yeah.
Thank you. Hello, and what's your name?
Brooke.
Brooke. As a giant fan of Ouchosparks,
And who isn't?
if you could meet them right now, what would you say to them?
Ouch.
Ouch. Ouch. Hello, and what are your names?
Brian.
Beth.
Hello, it's nice to meet both of you. If you guys could be members of Ouchosparks, which is your favorite group, which members would you be?
I'd be the Magic Man popping out of the center. It's definitely fun.
I'd be the Fly Girl.
The what?
The Fly
Fly Girl.
The Fly Girl. Excellent. And if you could meet Ouchosparks right now, what would you say to them?
Let's go smoke.
What's up?
What's up? Let's go smoke.
Check.